Right, so now we are ready to encode our results based from the data gathering that we've had. And remember that we will give our results to our statistician. And before we can do that, of course, we need to encode first our data. And so in this presentation, I am going to discuss with you how to encode your data in Microsoft Excel. And after this is now the product that you're going to send to your statistician. So notice that on the first column A, you have here the variables, and in column B, the variables, for example, in my study would be level, and under level I have grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, and grade 10. And after that, I also have sex as my variable, which is the male and female. We have to include the coding, which we will send through the data set that we will encode here in Microsoft Excel. So for grade 7, I have 1, grade 8, 2, 9, 3, and grade 10, 4, depending on the kind of variable that you have. But the coding could be always done in this manner. So 1, 2, 3, 4. For sex, I have male as 1, female as 2. Under that, I have also my responses. So like if it's degree of agreement, you have strongly agree, undecided, disagree, and strong disagree. And it's also 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So going on, or moving on, I have here on the first column A, I have the respondents. So let's say, for example, these are the first 10 respondents that I have. So if, for example, respondent 1 is a grade 7 student, so I will label that as 1. Let's say the same with respondent 2. So that would also be 1. If respondent 3 is a grade 8 student, so I will put 2. Same, for example, with respondent 4 and even respondent 5. If respondent 6 is a grade 9 student, then I'm going to encode 3. So let's say the last two are grade 10 students, so they will be encoded as 4. So this is the result for level. Now for sex, if respondent 1, which is a grade 7 student, is a male, therefore I'm going to encode 1. If respondent 2, which is a grade 7 student, is a female, so that would be 2. And so I can continue this based from the result or from the questionnaire that will come back to you, or the questionnaire that you will retrieve. That's why it's very, very important that you should ensure that the parts of the questionnaire which is on profile of respondent should be filled. Now, for column D, you will see numbers. So from column D until column H, you have your 1 to 5. These are actually items, exact items or actual items already in the questionnaire. So remember the degree of agreement, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And in this numbers now, that's where we're going to encode the degree of agreement. So like, for example, respondent 1, who is a grade 7 student, who is a male, answered number 1 as 5, meaning strongly agree. And 2, 4, agree. And then 3, undecided. Question number 4, let's say strongly agree, 5. And question number 5, 4, agree. So we can simply fill this up. So for respondent number 2, grade 7, female. So for example, these are the items, these are the answers to the items in our questionnaire. So let me just finish this one. Alright. So very important that you encode this with care, because if you will commit a mistake, for example, that will of course lead you to not having a very credible result, or the data that you have gathered will not be really that valid in terms of its results. So here is my almost finished Okay, so I guess you're getting already the gist or the idea, because when you made your reliability test, this is pretty much the same. Okay, so you have to double check, because you could encode a value that is not in the range of values that you have identified. So double check. So I have here 10 respondents, I have 4 levels, and I have also identified the sexes of my respondents and their answers on the first 5 questions. And this is the exact file that you're going to send to your statistician, or this is the exact file that you will copy on your SPSS software for your data interpretation. So thank you. I hope this helps in your preparation of interpretation of your data.